Hey, what's going on? Welcome to my next episode to Aspie Attitude. My name is David, I'm autistic and I'm 38 years old from Melbourne, Australia. And if you really like my videos, please hit the subscribe button and also you can turn on the notification bell to receive more updates on any videos I upload. 2 weeks ago, my new clothes have arrived and I've bought a Harvard hoodie and Harvard sweatpants, which is actually perfect. And those are the clothes I absolutely love wearing when I'm doing those video presentations. I've also started my WordPress account and I'll leave a link down below in the description for you to follow. What I like to talk about for this episode is zoning out and daydreaming. Okay, my story starts with work. At work, 10 hours from Monday to Thursday, I build kitchen cabinets and bathroom vanities, which is actually a carpentry job that I do. And on Fridays, I only get 8 hours of work that day. With my job, it requires concentration since it's in the factory environment. In the last 12 or 18 months, I've tried to learn to fight off any daydreams at work. And my question on other people's minds at work is, do they daydream or are they just thinking about their jobs? Since everyone on my job sites are neurotypicals in my workplace, I assume that nobody ever daydreams. So I just wonder about my thought process. What would it be like if I wasn't such an Aspie? If I believe that nobody else daydreams at work, I use my job to train myself not to daydream or zone out. If my thoughts zones me out of what's in front of me at work, I have learned not to let it happen, whether anywhere since I started my YouTube video blogs. I have come up with crazy ideas that zone me out into situations like becoming a movie star, getting a cameo appearance in one of the films on Netflix like Atypical, and even ridiculous ones like winning Nobel Prizes, becoming a world leader, or landing on the moon. These ideas I shouldn't be thinking about work, especially if I'm even driving a car. And what I'm talking about is those are toxic dreams when thoughts about untimely situation could cause working car accidents. I am building cabinets on my day job or driving a vehicle. I taught myself that there's no margin to zone out or daydream. Me ending up in big Hollywood movies or winning Nobel Prizes or landing on the moon, it's just simply not going to happen. Thinking about that, I would just be away with the fairies. And I do have a younger sister named Catherine. She's given me this book to borrow called You Are Here by Thich Nhat Hanh. To tell you the truth though, I've skimmed through that book. I haven't had time to read it thoroughly, but I thought it's just a good book to show off. Since you're watching this video now, keeping yourself present in the moment is one way to put a lid on your zoning out or your daydreaming, since you've got Aspie attitude now. Just to move on, why do people on the spectrum zone out or daydream regularly? Some who are autistic likes to find or fixate on new ideas. They could be great new ideas, or they could be just a load of rubbish. It's very difficult to define what daydreaming or zoning out actually is. One way to tell a person who has zoned out is that a person becomes non-responsive, like you can actually be touching them and calling their name several times. They don't respond, and they often have that effect, they're just like zombies. They often have hyper-focus on existing objects to fixate on, like you might fixate on the fidget spinner, the book that I showed off, the plant, or how it says Harvard across my hoodie, or even think about ideas and objects that don't actually exist in that moment, whether it could be fairies or dragons, or even situations that will never ever happen like I said before. Those fixations would relax the mind of a person, especially if they're on the autistic spectrum. This occurs in mindless environments like workplaces and classrooms. It's common for school students who are autistic to daydream and zone out, and it does have the same effect for autistic adults when at work would also daydream and zone out while doing their jobs. And for autistic students, when in class, it's recommended before you walk into a classroom for autistic students need to be in the moment to listen to teachers in class and pay attention, just to stop them from upsetting them. And also, so I don't upset my boss, before next time I am at work, I always think ahead before coming into work, that I know once I'm at work, I need to be in that long moment that I have a job to do, since I rely on it to earn the living that I have right now, making those videos. And at work, I understand I do not have social media in front of me. It's not a time for me to think about my social media while I'm at work, just for the health's sake that the job is in front of me. I invest my thoughts at work into my job, not while I'm doing my job. I would never go investing any of my thoughts into social media and what I'm going to do for the next Aspie attitude, especially if I want to drive a car, because that could cause car accidents if I'm just going to zone out into my social media works. And before I sign off though, I wish everyone could just take care, just concentrate, think about things, be in the moment. And now, before I finish this moment of me doing episode 27, I'd like to say peace, take care, and see you in the next episode from Aspie Attitude.